What is up? I hope you guys have an amazing weekend. I wanted to bring in this recovery. First stretch I want to do is going to be on our lats. So these are going to be a lot deeper stretches. Think about your daily activity. Think about your work. You are constantly sitting. You're constantly hunched over. So I want you guys to really focus on breathing. You're going to be able to have the time of 60 seconds to do it. If you can't fall deep into the stretch, you guys can use a bench. You guys can use a couch, a stool, something when we do some of these exercises. So this one would be on the ground. You can do this standing up. All you will do is take your right hand or left hand, whatever hand you decide to use first, and you're gonna cross it over your body and put it right where your other shoulder is. So I'm gonna get my timer out because we're gonna hold them for 60 seconds. So again, I want your butt back and you're just hinged over. So whatever you need to be on, if you need to be standing up, you are leaning over. You are taking your opposite hand on the ground in front of the opposite shoulder, and then taking that opposite hand over that hand. And you guys are taking your chest to the ground. So we'll hold for 60 seconds from here. I want you guys breathing super deep in through your nose and out through your mouth. Try to really let your ribs open up. You should still be in your stretch. You have about 10 seconds. Another deep breath in. As you breathe out of this one, I want you to slowly come out of that stretch, coming back up. Letting your arms slide back naturally. Chest up, and then roll your shoulder. So now for the other side, you would take other hand in front of the other shoulder, this hand on top of that hand. Same thing, chest to the ground. So we'll do a minute from here. Again, breathing in super deep through your nose. Out through your mouth, super slow. If you can, you should be getting your chest lower to the ground in your stretch. On this last breath, when you breathe out, take a deep breath in. Out, and then we'll sit up. Making sure you're always keeping your core tight. Otherwise your lower back's gonna come in. I'll bring you up. All right, so this one's gonna be pretty difficult. If you need to be more upright and higher up, you can do that. So whatever you use for stability, I would suggest using something hard. Like you could use a chair or the couch or a stool, but I would use something hard. So I would even do this on my spin bike handle. Take your elbows. You want them in line with your shoulder width. We're still on our lats. Elbows right in front of your shoulder joint. You want them wide enough to where you can drop your butt back. You're gonna interlace your fingers and you're gonna allow your head to drop. This is gonna be super uncomfortable, so you just have to focus on breathing and letting your shoulders relax. And we're holding this one for 2 minutes.
Any part of you that's tense, release your tenseness. If you need to come out of it to get relaxed, do that. If you can, take a deep breath in, deep breath out, and fall deeper into it. We have about 45 seconds. Goal is to keep your hands up, elbows in line with shoulders, head dropped, neck relaxed. Having deep breaths, allowing yourself to fall deeper into every breath out. Take another deep breath in, deep breath out, and you'll gradually come up. Again, core tight, so your back doesn't do all the work. Warning with that one, you might feel dizzy, so slowly get out of it. Slow down your breathing. Okay, so you can take whatever you were using to do your lats, put it out of the way. We are going to get on our butt. We are going to hold this one for 60 seconds. So this one's good because a lot of times we focus on our back, but we also should focus on our chest. So you're going to interlace your fingers. Focus on rolling your chest back. Again, if you cannot do it on the ground, you guys can stand up and use the counter and just walk away from your hands as much as you can. You will feel it, I promise, all of you will. Sitting, the goal is to get on your elbows, interlace your fingers. You're gonna lean on one side with your feet up, and you're gonna walk your butt away from your chest. But you're gonna lean on one shoulder, so you're gonna feel one stretch more than the other. You wanna keep your fingers interlocked. So we'll do 60 seconds one side, 60 seconds the other. Focusing on breathing and letting yourself relax and fall into stretch. 60 seconds, go. Keeping your fingers interlocked. You're gonna feel really a lot of strain on your shoulder, so gradually come out of this one super slow, taking a deep breath out, coming to the center, leaning a little bit more on the right side, but using your core, bringing yourself up from a sit up. And then I want you guys to take your shoulder and roll it forward and backward. Now we're gonna do the other side. Interlock your fingers behind you, elbows down, leaning on your other side, walking your butt away from your elbow, breathing, letting yourself fall into it. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Try to walk your butt away from your elbow even more. Keeping that core tight, we got a little less than 15 seconds. We're gonna do it out. 2 more breaths, and on the second one, you guys will breathe out and come out of it. Breathing in, last breath. Breathing out, tightening your core. Leaning on towards the other arm, sitting up with your core. And then adding some movement.
backward, forward. So if you did not feel successful in the last stretch, you have a chance to do this one. It's really similar to the last stretch. You can do a modified version of this for the last stretch and do this twice. You guys can take your hands behind you, turn your fingers facing towards you, taking your butt away, and you will feel it's like at the bottom of a tricep dip. You guys can let your butt fall and let yourself fall into your shoulders. Taking deep breaths in, we're holding that for another 60 seconds. Go. You want to keep your elbows bent, keep them facing backwards, driving to the wall behind you. Keeping your butt away from your hands. We have about 15 seconds. I want y'all focusing on deep, slow breaths. Give y'all about 2 more. Breathing in. Breathing out. Use your core. Working your way out of it. Do not push up off your shoulders. Core tight. Backwards and forwards, rolling your shoulders. You can even take your neck. So continuing to stretch your lat, chest, shoulder, tricep. If you cannot do this laying down, you can do this standing, you can do this kneeling. You're gonna take whatever hand you want. Try to touch your opposite shoulder blade. It might be uncomfortable. Encouraging you to fall into it. You can do this standing if you need to. Allowing your head to sit on your arm, allowing your back to hold your hand, so that way this shoulder should touch the ground. Then you're gonna take this hand and you're gonna pull this tricep, and you should be able to feel all here. And then you can even lean to the side a little bit, and you'll feel your tricep and your oblique. 60 seconds, starting now. Breathing in, letting your back stay flat on the mat. I want y'all to have your last breath in. If you're breathing in right now, you can have your second breath. We're gonna release out of it. Letting your hands slide up, arm come around, letting it shake out. Tightening your core, we're gonna sit up from here. I want y'all to let yourself fall back into it again, going the opposite way. So opposite hand, opposite shoulder, allowing your back to lay on it. 60 seconds, deep breath in, out, go. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Give it about 2 more. Last one in. As you breathe out, let that hand come around you, like a clock. Shake
Check it out, sitting up. All right, so from here, we'll turn over all fours. We're gonna do each pet, pick a pet, any pet, whichever pet you pick. You guys are gonna take that arm out to your side, and you will end up leaning over on that shoulder, allowing your breath to let you fall into your stretch. 60 seconds, deep breath in and out, go. Trying to let your shoulder that's above fall backward more. We got about last breath. Breathing in with me. Breathing out. Letting your arm come through. And kind of just rolling it right here. All right, other side. 60 seconds, taking it out. If you can't do this on the ground, you guys can do it standing up against the wall. 60 seconds from here, go. Breathing in and out. All right, y'all got about 2 more breaths. Going into our last one with me, breathing in. As you breathe out, bring your arm around. Child's pose from here. I want y'all to add some mobility in your shoulders from all the stretching we've just done. So the next one, we're gonna focus on our wrists, bicep, shoulders. We'll get on all fours. Again, if you need to do this standing up, you can against a wall. You're gonna take your hands and actually reverse them. So this might be painful. Try to let yourself fall into it. 60 seconds. Go ahead and get set. Hands directly underneath your shoulders. Go. If you can, kind of rock with it. Got about 15. Last breath, breathing in. As you breathe out, walk your wrist around. Then I want you to turn them over. You don't have to put pressure on them. The goal would be to eventually to strengthen your wrist. But again, if you're standing up, you don't have to put pressure on them, just get movement in them. And then sitting here, just roll them out. So from here, we're gonna do one more stretch each side, and then we'll do an ending sort of upper body mobility movement. So we're gonna get our rear delts. This is actually my favorite stretch. Pick a side, any side, whatever side you pick, take your arm opposite. You'll take this hand in front of this shoulder, and you'll bring this arm through And I want you guys to fall onto your shoulder, and you should feel that opposite shoulder blade pull apart. 60 seconds. Again, you can do this standing up against a wall. Taking a deep breath in, getting set, starting with me, and go. We got about 2 more breaths. Last one, breathing in, breathing out. Coming up, let your hands slide.
Roll it back. Going into the other side, letting your hand come through,
Falling into your rear delt, back of your shoulder, 60 seconds, go. Try and let yourself fall deeper into your shoulder. We got about 2 more breaths. Last one, breathe in. Breathing out, coming out.
rolling back. All right, if you want, you can kind of roll your neck around. We're gonna do one more thing, and then you're done. So we'll walk on all fours. We're gonna do just 10 reps of this. What you're going to start with is you're going to drop your chest and your shoulder blades and let your chest fall through to where you feel your shoulders wrap your rib cage. Drop your chest. You guys can see my butt pikes, back arches. Then you guys, you're gonna breathe in through your belly button, bringing your lower back up, coming out of it, and you're gonna arch your upper back. So you're almost gonna make like a wave. Coming here, and coming back through. Again, going into your chest, into your shoulders, letting them wrap your rib cage. Butt up, breathing in through your belly button, lower back, arching, bring it into your upper back. We're gonna do 10 reps. Last one coming up, a lot of it's core and breathing. Coming back, rolling your shoulders. Backward and forward. So that was it this week for recovery. Again, upper body focus, sending all the love to you and your family and your loved ones. Have a good night.
You go bow for the result, though. Nothing to discuss, oh. Cause I did win by default and without any doubt, oh. I'm a me happy adult, oh. I no go feed the girl, I no go feed the girl insult, oh. I'm a mind that's you the talk, oh. I put my life into my job and I know I'm in trouble. She manipulate my love, oh.